In the final episode of what will hopefully be the first of several seasons, Tales from the Borderlands caps off Telltale's adventure on Pandora in spectacular fashion. In just under 2 hours, it manages to cram in powerful moments that range from hilarious banter, wonderful throwbacks to the world of Borderlands, and devastatingly powerful goodbyes. After the wheel-spinning disappointment of Episode 4, the Vault of the Traveler wastes no time in its runaway approach to the finish line. The stakes reach new heights as Fiona, Reese, and company have to come to terms with the destruction they've caused and really ask themselves, has this all been worth it? I spent much of the episode looking back on the choices I made throughout the season and genuinely wondering if I made the right decisions. Telltale's always been at its best when it deals in shades of gray, and Tales from the Borderlands absolutely captures that. I'm really impressed at how Episode 5 takes the entire breadth of your choices into account in a more impactful way than any Telltale game in recent memory. Everything from how much mercy I showed in Episode 1 to how much money I spent along the journey funneled into the final act in a meaningful way that gave me a really great sense of authorship over the finale. I also really love how my expectations for the finale were completely subverted. Over the course of a single incredibly written and acted scene, characters I hated became powerfully sympathetic. Likewise, players who were relegated to comic relief throughout the series suddenly and effectively gain emotional, dramatic weight. And the action scenes, generally a weak point in Telltale games, pop with energy and excitement. The third act culminates in a massive battle ripped straight from an episode of Power Rangers, but with Telltale's patented humor. If there's one knock against Episode 5, it's that it tries to cram so much into its brief duration that I was oftentimes left hoping for a quiet moment to catch my breath and gather my thoughts. Tales from the Borderlands Episode 5, The Vault of the Traveler, finishes off Reese and Fiona's journey in impeccable fashion. From heartbreak to hilarity, it runs the gamut of emotions in some really effective ways. All of the questions and mysteries from the previous 4 episodes pay off in wonderful fashion, while Episode 5 simultaneously introduces a slew of new, intriguing possibilities for the future of the world. I'm bummed to say goodbye to Telltale's adventure on Pandora, but I'll be damned if it wasn't one hell of a ride. For more on Borderlands, stay right here on IGN.